Welcome back, Rivers. The Wuthering Waves 3.2 livestream just concluded and it has left the community in a state of absolute chaos. We finally got our official look at Sigrika, the new 5-star Aero Gauntlet DPS, but while Sigrika's animations are crisp, she's walking into a storm of competition. Coral Games pull back the curtain on the future, teasing two monumental resonators, Hiyuki and Dania. Hiyuki, in particular, has managed to juice all the hype out of the room, leaving many players wondering if Sigrika is a must-pull or just high-quality bait. To make matters even more complicated, the Cyberpunk Edgerunners collaboration is officially on the horizon for version 3.4. With characters like Lucy and Rebecca coming to Night City, every single Astrite in your inventory now carries the weight of a monumental decision. Today, we are going to untangle this mess and help you decide if you need Sigrika or if you should join the Skip-rika movement. Let's start with the newcomer. Sigrika is not your average button masher. She is an echo damage hyper carry. Her entire kit revolves around semantic manifestation, a mechanic that scales directly with her echo skill damage. Her core gameplay, Sigrika, relies on building reruns. When your party members use their echo skills, Sigrika gains stacks that massively amplify her own damage. This means she isn't just a solo star, she is the centerpiece of a highly synchronized team. If you are a new player or someone who missed out on Qiuyuan, Sigrika fills that critical Aero DPS hole in your roster. She is excellent for clearing Tower of Adversity floors that require heavy Aero presence, providing high mobility combat and satisfying punch impacts that can transform into knives mid-rotation. You asked for the budget options, and here they are. While her signature weapon, Solsworn Ciphers, is clearly the best in slot with its enemy defense shred and echo damage boost capabilities, free-to-play players have a great alternative in Abyss Surges. It's actually a top-tier choice, because Sigrika converts excess energy regeneration into even more echo damage. You can also look at Pulsation Bracer, the new 3.0 gauntlet, which increases attack and boosts basic attack damage. In the 4-star category, we have Marcato, which increases Concerto energy, and Stonard, which boosts Liberation damage. How do you actually play her? For the free-to-play crowd, your best friend is Mortothy. His coordinated attacks provide the fusion coverage needed to bridge the gap during Sigrika's cooldowns. If you struggle with energy, Yang is your go-to battery. For those looking to master quick-swap gameplay, Sanhua is legendary here. Her fast concerto rotations allow you to get back to Sigrika's burst window much faster. For your healer, Verena is the obvious choice, but Beiji is a perfectly viable 4-star alternative if your Verena is busy on another team. For the premium players, the synergy becomes terrifying. You must pair Sigrika with Qiuyuan. Why? Because Qiuyuan is currently the only dedicated echo skill damage buffer in the game. He doesn't just support her, he multiplies her. Round out this team with Shorekeeper for the universal crit buffs, or use Frolova if you want to push your echo damage to the absolute limit. The rotation is simple. Build stacks with your supports, pop your echoes, and swap to Sigrika to unleash her resonance liberation for those massive 6-figure numbers. Now, we have to look at the other side of the coin. For many of you, the best move is to Skip-rika. If you already own a well-built Kartethia or Qiuyuan team, Sigrika is a want, not a necessity. You already have the Aero coverage you need. Why save? Because 3.3 and 3.4 are the most hyped patches in the game's history. Hiyuki is a Glacio dual-form sword user who is already being hailed as the Anniversary Queen. Her animations and character model are a step above anything we've seen so far. Then there's Dania, who looks visually stunning and is expected to be a fusion sub-DPS for upcoming fusion damage characters. And don't forget the Cyberpunk collaboration. Anniversary rewards and collab units usually offer much higher value per pull. If you are even slightly confused about pulling Sigrika, that's your gut telling you to save. Don't let the new character smell distract you from the fact that a massive anniversary and a legendary collaboration are right around the corner. When we look at the total value of version 3.2, your pull priority needs to be calculated and highly strategic. In the first phase, you should only commit your hard-earned Astrites to Sigrika if your roster is currently suffering from a lack of a dedicated main Aero DPS, or if you're a brand new player looking for an accessible, powerful carry to clear content. However, the real sleeper hit of Phase 1 is actually Qiuyuan, if you already own resonators like Galbrena or Frolova. He is a high-value pickup because he remains the premier echo booster in the current meta, bolstered by his stunning black smoky forest visuals and unique mechanics. As we move into the Phase 2 reruns, the advice becomes even more focused. You should prioritize pulling for Linné while skipping both Zanny and Phoebe entirely. Lini is an essential cornerstone for any toon mechanic specialist, and for those who have already invested in Ameth or Luke Herson, she represents a non-negotiable upgrade for your account's long-term power and meta relevance. Unless Sigrika fills a desperate immediate hole in your elemental coverage, the smartest move is to Skip-rika and bank your resources for the massive anniversary rewards and the inevitable power creep of the Cyberpunk collaboration. That wraps up our 3.2 pool guide. Whether you are summoning Sigrika today or saving every last Astrite for the Cyberpunk collab in the anniversary, make sure to plan your resources wisely. If this breakdown helped you decide, drop a like and subscribe for more Wuthering Waves meta updates. Let me know in the comments, are you pulling or skipping? Good luck with your rolls, Rovers, and I will see you in the next one.